having the perfect idea what to put inside the other ones. I still think that, oh, by the way, I did put everything on. I absolutely love how this turns out. So cool. I love it, love it, love it. So yep, I will put that away for just a moment, and I still need to finish this album with the tags, and I'm not gonna overdo it because it's already pretty thick. So like this one has 2. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna put maybe none, but maybe 1. None, 1. Okay, that rhymes. So yeah, that's the idea of first getting these things done. All right, so I'm gonna do that because I don't want to show you blank tags. So yep, still need a lot to do. And then in the meantime, I can think what I want. I already saw that we have still a leftover piece of chipboard, but that does not fit. So it's all not that. So I'm going to use today first to create these tags. So I'm just going to put my bin in front of me because we have loads of leftover pieces, which you know I love to use first. So I'm gonna do that. So just gonna grab the first one, maybe even a larger one. Definitely gonna use the 120 again for saving the bulk. So just get started, see what you have left, see what you can use, and just use it. For example, this is a nice leftover piece, and this one is a nice leftover piece, so why not use it? All right, so let's have fun, guys. I think I can put this right here somewhere and my cutter in front of me so that can be used quickly, not quickly, as if we need things to do quickly. That is no issue, no, completely not usable to do this crafting. But yeah, sometimes I want to do things way too perfect, and then I am so unsecure with things. Yeah, I don't know if you have the same things, but yeah, I do. I get insecure because I am very happy how this project looks, and I want it even more perfect. That's not always a good habit, but yeah, it's just how it is, and not always happy with that. Sometimes it's just, it can be enough. Yes, I know, but sometimes I just want to do more and more and more, and then it does not fit. Why? Why I overdo things. I don't know, that's just me. I just love doing all of this, and yeah, I want to be proud on a project. And I know I need to be that sooner, to be not need to be always that high standard pages. But yeah, that's just me, and that's what I exactly love too. That keeps me challenging myself, and it's just how I like things to do. So I'm sorry, but it's the way how I am. So just create some simple tags. See, and then this is not wide enough, but then I'm just going to make it perfect. See, leftover pieces. Always good to use. And then you can add something in here, but I'm not because of the bulkness. That is also why I do not like to do actually these projects, because I do like big albums, that I do have space for adding something now here at the top. But yeah, it's what it is right now. Alright, so here I also have 2 tags, but we're definitely gonna make one, a little one, and then these are tuck spots. Okay, that's okay. Still gonna do those tuck spots. Small one, big one. These are 160. Maybe I have somewhere a 120. I bet I have. Yep, I do have here. And I love to use those better. Here we go. This still fits in this pocket. Yep, it does. Alright, so let's create, I think this I can use again for a nice top strip. Here we go. Just keep it simple, guys. Keep it simple. By the way, we got I just make a post on Facebook with a new this Cyber Monday. Today it's Cyber Monday. God, the Black Friday deals are getting crazier each year. I don't know if you noticed that. I did. But I go with the sales as well. So for those who follow me longer than today knows that we love Hitster. That's a music game. And well, my hubby is totally into that. He never ever loves games, but yeah, Hitster is just a thing that he absolutely loves doing. And I also have this one. I think this fits also nice with this one. Then I don't have to cut this big one. All right, yeah, you have Hitster, but you also have another brand, and they have even more genres. So so with the Black Friday, I was seeing that they have a few more genres, which I definitely would want. And there was also, so now we have 10 different ones, and the 4 new ones were Song Festival. Oh, you all know that I love Song Festival, but God, that is a hard one. That is actually a hard one because, yeah, okay, I did not follow every year Song Festival. I definitely miss a few years, so I have no idea. But yeah, most of them I did see. But then still, it's very difficult, guys, because okay, you know the song, but to guess which year it was. Oh my gosh, that is not easy at all. Absolutely not. And then we have the 50 and 60 years. That's a new one. And we have the disco genre, love that. But it's not that difficult because, yeah, the disco genre was made mostly between the 70s and the 80s. So that is not that difficult. But I love the sound of the disco vibe. Absolutely stunning. And we have the mix one, so that can be everything from Dutch to pop to rock to everything. So those are the 4 ones that I have new. This fits marvelous. But you also can add a little leather in here, of course. These are just little tuck spots. Okay, to white something. But I really like how this turns out. Alright, now this was the stopper for here. So I'm definitely going to start decorating with this one. So let's see. Thought I had a color, but that's not the issue. Alright, so let's get started with this booklet. Keep it simple, but still nice. I really like this color actually with this. I don't see it that much, but I'm gonna keep it simple because I don't want to ruin that picture of that piece. Oh, I also can use this one. No, I'm gonna stick to the plan. I'm gonna use this one. So now we have 10 different genres. So we have the 50s, 60s, the 70s, 80s, the 90s, zeros, the new ones, the 0 till 20, I guess, the mix, the disco, the pirates, the Dutch one, the après-ski, and the Songfestival one. Yay! Love it. There was still a few more like Christmas and something, but our friends have the Christmas ones and the rock ones, so those we didn't get because it's not particularly our genre. And we can do those genres when we are having a hitster night. Yes, I am doing sometimes a hitster night. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's something that last Christmas my son brought to our Christmas celebration day. Not celebration day, our first Christmas. No, it's not our first Christmas day. Last Christmas my son bought that game. And I told him, guys, what are you doing? Your grandmas and grandpas are here and they are not willing to do a I'm gonna keep this plain, guys. I don't want to make this too much. Maybe a back, but I'm gonna keep this plain so you can add a picture in here. Keep it plain. But eventually it went amazing. Especially my stepdad was totally freaking out of that game because he knows so darn much. Yeah. Those are also not 120. These are. That's cool. And this one is not. So, yep. I need to give that a focus. Okay. Alright, keep it simple. Keep it close to, look at this leftover piece. Fits nice. But yeah, it was actually a big success last Christmas. And yep, even yeah, my stepdad loved it. I must say that my parents-in-law does not much. Yeah, but guys, they are 84 years old, so I can imagine that they are not that hearing that well. But it was a really, really good success, so I'm glad that he brought that with him so he could introduce that game to us. So yep, I loved it. Here we go. Make it easy. But you don't need to. You can just use whatever you have. Just take your time. Make these cards look lovely. But sometimes less is more. Especially when the papers are busy enough. This does not meaning that you need to completely overdo those tags. But some imagination is nice. There you go. Less is more. Alright. I also can make a larger one in here if I want, but let's stick to the plan and let's do these. These I definitely want to have some more, yeah, vibes. So I'm just gonna go in what I have, and I'm gonna focus a little bit better with what I have. But look, all these leftovers, guys. You all can use those. This fits also marvelous with these colors and this brown. Okay, let's see what we can do with this one. Okay, I'm gonna start with this one. These are equal, I guess. These are equal, doesn't it? Yep, they are. Alright, that's the easy part. Then you just can flip this like this. Let's use a different corner one for this one. Just to not repeat myself too much. Alright, let's start at the top. Smooth the edges, of course. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, that's the base. That's the base. If you don't like. Alright. Cool. Then I think I like this one for a nice extra piece. So I'm just gonna cut this one. And yeah, actually I'm just gonna go for the half then, because you never can use the other part, so why not use it fully? Alright, so this will be my next, but I am gonna do something on it because I don't want to not want to use my ribbons. So let's go. Peel this off. Here we go. Alright, glue this on. And then you get the picture. You're just gonna continuing. Continuing editing, not editing. Today I am crazy about the words at some time, because I'm just gonna focus with my adding papers, and I am also thinking, what am I talking about? It's a little bit difficult. Yes, okay, and then I think I would go for this one because it fits marvelous with this green. And then I have a little left for the bottom. So we can choose, or do we cut this shorter, or we still want to add a little for the bottom. That's totally up to you what you like. There we go. Well, I actually like how they are, so I'm not gonna go all the way down. Okay, love these. Did not make a patchwork thing just yet. Oh, this is the same as this pocket, but that's okay. That's okay. I still love it. Oh, shall we actually need to do the back as well? No, I'm gonna keep that clean. I am gonna keep that clean. Alright, so one large one. Same thing, guys. Do whatever you like. I like to start at the top, then just search in your leftover pieces what you have left. You can use this one, and then this one. It's that simple. It is. Okay, guys, this one is totally done. Every tag is fulfilled with papers. I'm not gonna open everything. You'll see that in the walkthrough. Everything is done. I even put something in the middle. So yeah, that is actually... Well, actually, I am gonna show you. So this was a simple one. And then we made this one together. And this one we made together, I believe. Yep, it's easy peasy. And this one. And then after that, I went solo. Because I don't want to bore you with all the cutting. And then we go to this page. This one. Oh, amazing with the green one. Then I made these two leftover tags. All the colors fit so beautiful in this belly band. I love this belly band. And then just a simple one right here. This closes down with this big booklet which we did together. Yep, that was that. Then yeah, this one is just a flip open page. Oh, and I do now remember that I forget something, but I do know if there is something in the inside. Let me check, because this also had a flip out. Totally forgot about this one. Good heaven. All right, I still need to do those. But then I have in here this guy, front and back. This is a booklet, isn't it? Yep, it's a booklet. That is for this little guy. Then for this one, plain and simple. Leftover pieces, guys. Use your leftovers always. Then we go to the inside. I made this one. I could glue this on here, but I thought you can choose that yourself. Other one, simple one. This goes back. Then we go to this side. Here I only had one tag to fulfill, and this opens up this direction. The magic is you. Use the blue one. And this big tag closes down, and then here we have a booklet which I used the fine green one with the beautiful note cards. And then we go to the back, and then we have this little booklet where I use a little tag, and then this one with a little tag inside, and then the last one, could not resist using another tag, and this is also a little booklet. Okay, but all tags are made with the 120 gram, so I definitely need to make this one. And since these are all my leftovers, guys, oh my gosh, and I did not made just one leftover tag, patchwork tag. Is this the time to do that? I have no idea. Do you love do that? Do you love to do that? Oh god, I even spared these two. I did not use it. Naughty me. But if that, oh yeah, that if that, why did I do the I don't know if I like to do that. I actually am running out of time this project. Not running out of time because I have plenty of time, but yeah, still I need to search something. But god, I can't help myself. I just love to do that. But maybe next time. But oh, why? Why do I love this too much and I can't do that in this big empty pocket? We can't do that. But on the other hand, I will also try not to do for once. Yeah. So we have this big one and this tiny smaller one. Oh yeah, that is this one. So let's not do that. This is, I also can just cut two. Nah, that's a little boring. Love these. I can't cut these out. I just can't. I'm just gonna use this sheet, guys. I'm not gonna fully discut it. Alright, so I'm gonna use first the top. I'm gonna cut this out and I'll be back in a second. Yeah guys, in the meantime that I did all those tags, I was still brainstorming about what do I want on the other kind. And you all know my mom makes very thick cards, almost little mini folios. And is it not a nice idea to do that in the back? Oh, this is a little off. And then create as many as you like. Is that maybe an option? I don't know. What do you think? I like the green one for this one. This one. Alright, searching for, and I always check first what I have. I can use this, but most of the pieces are too small. I know that already because most of the pieces are very small and not long. See, they all are pretty small. That's why I love to use. See, they all are pretty small. Oh, this one will do. Okay, those two are available. Alright, and then the back, I might use this big one. Something like that in that piece. Yep. Alright, so the first one, let's keep this simple. Thought I really had all the pages, but it's not. But that's okay. See, the leftovers I also can use for this piece right here. You can use, if you want, some washi tape just to add some extra vibe. Totally up to you. Don't forget to burnish this down. I added different colors in the kit, so it's just a random choice of color, so don't pin me on I don't have a blue one. It's all colors fits marvelous on these collection of papers. So, but I chose just randomly. It's a nice idea sometimes. Look at the perfectness. I love it. Nice big tag, which you can add your picture on the back, or you can write something down on here. It is all up to you. Maybe we have another. Don't forget you are beautiful. Be the flame, not the moth. Let's use this one. It's a nice finishing touch for this nice big tag. And it's in here, so yep, I'm still gonna do this. Here we go. It can be that simple. It definitely is. Alright, so for this one, we're gonna choose randomly. I think I'm gonna start with this one. Let me cut this first. Let me cut this in half. Alright, first step. Always smooch the edges. we go, and then just check how wide. I think I'm just going to use the same one, guys. Well, let's just do that. I think we can. Can we cut this in two and I still have enough? Yeah, I think we can. I hope we can. And otherwise I just cut another one. No big deal. Here we go. Let's create a nice background. Very simple. Here we go. Let's see. Yep. Fits nice. I think I don't like the white edges. So I'm just going to cut this out on the black. Yep, this I like better. And here we go. You can choose for a brown underground, but I'm still in my saved bulk. Okay, cool. It is all simple. I like it, like it, like it. Can we just do... Then I do need something for the back. Oh, yep, that's... Washi tape really needs to burnish down pretty well. And I think I'm just gonna use some brown for the back, so it's still wideable. Does not mean that you need to cut all with design paper. You can, of course. If you want to use design paper, then that's all up to you. This time I just go for a brown background. Just to cover up the washi tape. Here we go. Yep, I do like it. So this was in this little pocket. And then we have this one for here. Yes! Okay. Cool. So that was the end of all this. And then I chose this one for the front. And then it's still okay. So I always say, guys, if you think you want to add pictures in here, then don't add the tags. I always say I add the tags inside and the photo mats just to show you what you can add in all those pockets. But don't think that you're gonna add those tags plus all your pictures. That's a big no-no. So if I'm gonna take out all the tags, then you still have enough space to put all your pictures in here. That is so true. All right, now this is really done. It's done. So that goes inside. Absolutely love how this all turns out. Yeah, and then we only have this space left. So I'm glad that I finally made everything. Yep, I'm in this one. In this one I did add my mistake. So they are a few of the simple cards that I was totally wrong with. So I added these inside here, so that's easy that I already have something. With a mistake you always can add something else. All right, so that goes in there. So yep, last thing guys, add something here. All right, let's see what. To be continued.